Okay, so we are in the Silver League in ranked battles, and this is going to be an arms race battle. So we'll talk about that when we get into it. We have 2 DDs, 2 cruisers, and 2 battleships on each team here. And looks like I have spawned on the far out right side, the starboard side, so let's see where the buffs are going to appear. Soon as the timer runs out, right about now. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I am assuming that my Z-23 is going to go and try to get that reload buff that's over at, looks like it's about Echo 3. I'm going to go up and get the health buff, I think is what this one is, that allows my battleships to get their heals back more quickly is what I think this does. I'm not positive. But when you pick up the buffs, that helps your team out, and the team that gets these buffs early oftentimes ends up winning. However, if we lose our DDs in trying to get the buffs, that doesn't help us at all. So there's an RPF on me. I have RPF on somebody just off to my port side, and I am also located. You can see that little white smudge up in the upper right above my ship. It says located, a little white arrow. So they know I'm coming, but they could easily be just seeing the ships that are right behind me too.
Enemy force detected.
Okay, I'm telling them where I think there's somebody hanging out parked. I am going to try to sneak in here.
Engine boost activated.
I'm not wanting to take any torps, but I'm taking it at an angle where if they torp straight through this buff, it would be going down below me. So hopefully I'm dodging them. We'll see. Okay, so the Akazuki. Oh, it's an Akazuki over here. Alrighty. Yeah.
Smoke generator started.
Those machine guns of his hurt. They hurt big time. Oh, darn. Something can still see me. There we go.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
He puts out a lot of shells in a hurry, and they definitely hurt. Oh, shoot. There's a cruiser up there, too. I'm under some pretty heavy fire here. That Akazuki might just take one of my torps. Oh, good. Okay.
Smoke screen set.
Nice. All right. We needed that. All right. Well, fire's out. My smoke screen is laid out. It's not really helping our Bayard and my battleships, maybe a little bit, but see if I can get back in there, maybe help my battleship out. Oops. Okay, I just kind of did a little surfing off his bow there like a dolphin or something. Good thing you don't take damage from that anymore. Used to, back when I started the game, you would have taken a little bit of damage, and if it happened too many times, you could actually be turned pink. But no problem now. Alright, let's help deal with this turbulence now. Trying to get those shells up there on a superstructure. There we go. One set of torps. And then predicting if he turns in toward me, since he knows I'm here. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to shoot directly at his guns, either just along the edge of his weather decks or up on the superstructure, and you can do some damage up there. Ah, there we go. Okay. Got him.
Enemy battleship sunk.
That's a potentially dangerous ship. Just in time, too. My smoke is running out. Okay, so our Bayard has gone up there, and looks like he's going to be able to do some damage to that Almonte Grau. I think that's an Admiral Grau in Spanish, or perhaps in Portuguese. I think those are Brazilians. And might be, yeah, good torps there, Bayard. Master jams. Okay, our Z-23 is unhappy. Whoops, okay. Akizuki.
The ship is on fire.
I'm gonna need some help with him. There we go, good. Alright, now
Problem solved, sir.
try
Smoke
not to
generator
take
started.
too much damage from that Massachusetts. There. Oops. Still detected. There we go. Just go around in a circle here. I want to pick up this buff. Okay, got that one. Now we'll spin around and see if we can pick up this other one. It has about a minute before it's dropped.
Smoke screen
So.
set.
Yeah, Massachusetts out of range anyway. Got a Nottingham over here. Surfing USA. I've heard of this guy before. Seen him in a couple of battles. I think he's a hot shot, but I don't think he's going to be able to help his team. They're down 2 ships. We've lost one of our DDs, the Z. They've lost their Akizuki cruiser and the battleship now. Most of my team is in pretty good shape health-wise. In fact, I'm about the lowest in health percentage-wise. Okay, I think Bayard will be able to pick up that buff that's right in front of me, so I'm going to go ahead and swing around and pick up the buff behind us. I like Bayard. I have it in my CWIS Tech account, and it's a good ship. It's a real good ship. I like those fast-firing cruisers. The Mainz and the Bayard are both good fire starters.
Engine
Throw out a
boost
lot of shells.
activated.
I like the Otago okay, but it's such a slow shooting ship. There we go. Okay, and we have pretty good control of the situation now. All they have left is, their Benson, who has pretty good health compared to me, so not now. Now we're about even. I got the first shots in on him. There, okay, he's down.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah, but I can put it out, and Nottingham can't see me, so.
Problem solved, sir.
And he's gone. Whoa, okay. Well, that was a tense little knife fight right there at the end. Oh my goodness. Those types of battles just get me all shaky. That was fun. Glad we won it. All right, so I made it up to silver 4 and got some more doubloons. Okay, that's good. 40,000 damage, and I hit my targets 49 times, put 3 torpedoes on target, caused floods with 2 of them, and that helped kill 2 ships. Picked up 3 buffs, and that helped my team. And then I was spotting ships like mad. That also helped my team. And ended up on top of the leaderboard with 1,508 base XP. I do think our Turpitz deserves a comp, and our Bayard also did well. I think our Brandenburg did pretty well too. Atago, I don't know, maybe, but can't say he did a whole lot to help that I noticed. Maybe there was more going on though. Okay, so we had 77 shells fired, and I landed 49 of them, so that's pretty good. And some of them were at a reasonable distance. Definitely when I was doing that knife fighting with the DDs, so that worked out all right. And I had 35,000 in spotting damage, so that's damage that my ships did to the enemy while I had them spotted. And then 469,000 in potential damage. That's quite a lot for a Tier 8 DD especially. So I brought home 210,000 in credits and 1,096 in free XP, 2,539 in ship XP. I have enough ship XP now to get Fletchers. I just need to rack up the credits, and right now I'm working on the American cruiser line. I want to make my way up to Baltimore, and then I really would like to get into the German battleships, get up to the Tier 8, get a Bismarck, and then I might start moving up to Tiers 9 and 10. But mostly I'm just trying to get some of my favorite ship lines up to Tier 8s. Anyway, I do have 261 Elite Commander XP and 5,203 Commander XP for this captain, who has made it up to Admiral now. He's a level 17 captain, and so I have him set up with preventative maintenance and last stand. I'm also using Adrenaline Rush to help me out when I do get bunked some. Then it makes my guns fire quite a bit faster and helps my torpedo tubes load faster. But my survivability expert gives me some extra HP to help keep me together for a little bit longer in a battle. And that helped in that battle because I was right down to the last little bit. RPF, I put that on all of my destroyers and cruisers, and that's just, they call it the poor man's radar, and it definitely helps figure out if there's somebody sneaking around back or what direction they might be coming at you from. And then last is that concealment expert to get my detectability down to that 5.8. So there aren't too many other Tier 8 destroyers that are lower, and a few of them tie me, but it's worked out pretty well for Benson. That's one of her key things, is having low detect. All right, so I have pretty much maxed out everything that I can on her. And so I got the normal guns, but then I went with the Hull B right away, as soon as I got her, in fact. Gives me the extra HP, And then I bumped up the torpedoes, even though it gives me a little longer reload. I get uh, the same range, but I get a lot more damage. So that's a big deal, especially when I pump those torpedoes into that battleship. That makes the difference there. And then I run the Mark 8 Mod 2 gunfire system, and that gives me the extra range. And then I choose to run engine boost instead of defensive AA, which I think the defensive AA would really be a waste for most destroyers, but there are some people that run it, I suppose. But I find it too valuable to be able to get out of range of a hydro or radar or pursuing DD or cruiser. So that's and gets me into the other caps quickly and all that. Anyway, the flags that I have left, I've been burning through flags pretty bad, so running low. But the Juliet Charlies, I will always buy more of those because otherwise you see it happen way too often where a DD will just spontaneously explode, and it doesn't take that many shots to do that, and then all of a sudden they detonate. So always run your det flags. Then I have India X-ray, and all that does is gives me a lot higher chance of my shells causing fires. I could be running these Victor Limas also, but um, by running the India X-ray, which I had lots of those, and the Juliet Whiskey Una 1s that increase the chance of causing flooding when my torpedoes hit something, those two work together pretty well. And then November Foxtrot gets my smoke and my speed boost back in action a little bit more quickly. And then I do have the X-ray Papa Una 1s that allows me to stretch out that smoke generator considerably longer. So extra 10% on that. It disperses in the same amount of time, but that can help obscure the cruisers, especially that are on my team, help protect them for a little while. All right, so looking at Benson, who is visiting New York City right now, and we've seen her before. So Benson's got the two single barrel turrets up forward, and then one kind of amidships right behind her torpedo tubes, and then two back aft, back by the fantail. And then she has two sets of torpedo tubes that put out 5 torpedoes each that are mounted midship, so I can fire from either side. Doesn't take too long to get them around, although when I get surprised by somebody, it can take forever, it feels like. But anyway, she's a pretty decent ship, same type of ship that the Kid is, and we have many of the same characteristics, although I think Kid has a little bit harder hitting shells than Benson does, but because whenever I get into a straight up gunfight with a Kid, I do tend to lose, although Kid also has that heel, and so when they get below a half or so, they hit their heel, and uh, they're still eating away at mine while they're building up theirs, so that might be giving them the edge. I don't know. Anyway, that's actually going to be the first ship that I get when I build up those doubloons, and I'm working my way up. I need about 9,200, and I just been stocking them up a little bit at a time. And that's the reason I'm doing rank battles, because I can really build up my doubloon stock and my credits, and that's really helping me out. Plus, I am working on the Halsey campaign here, and so I have just started that a couple of days ago and already made it up through the first set, and got a star already by being on the top 3 XP earner on my team. Now I've done it again, but I didn't need that one. But now I'm working on captures and credits and let's see, not credits yet. Set on fire and finish in the top 3, gain a victory, and help get 50,000 spotting damage. I don't know if I quite got that much, but still, I like this one because the end prize on this is going to be the admiral himself, Bull Halsey, and I really like that captain, and I want to get him on my American ships. So we'll be working on that one for the next probably couple months, but the the prize at the end is definitely worth it. Okay, well, um, that's it for the rank battles for tonight. I'll pick them back up and see how far I can go before this sprint ends. And I think it ends on Wednesday, so then everything resets. And I'm just going to hang out in silver. I like it here. That's a good speed. I don't really want to go up. I don't have any tier 10 ships anyway, so I couldn't do gold ranked. So, all right. Well, have a good evening.